In this video, I'm going to be going over the top 10 must-have cards right now in NBA 2K25 My Team. These are going to be the top 10 cards that I just really recommend everybody look to pick up and add to their squad. You know, talking about must-have budget cards, cards that maybe go for 5 to 50k, that kind of range, and then maybe there'll be some cards that are like 100 to 200k, and then maybe a couple expensive like 250k to like 500,000 MT must-have cards in this game. So if you guys are a budget player or an all money spend player and you have a lot of MT to spend, you guys can know just what are the must-have cards to have. What are the top 10 must-have cards to have in the game right now? So the first card I want to talk about, and this list isn't like in order, I'm not saying Jabari Smith is number 1 or number 10, but I mean Jabari Smith might be the most must-have card in this game. Like, I truly believe everybody should have this card on their squad, unless you have like invincible Kevin Durant, invincible Dr. J, but like he can compete with the other, you know, every shooting guard in this game. He's 6'11" at the 2 with a 7'3" wingspan. Unless you have like Dark Matter Amen Thompson or Dark Matter Kawhi, or maybe you have like 100 overall Carmelo Anthony or 100 overall T-Mac, like unless you have those type of shooting guards, I don't see how everybody doesn't have this card on your squad. I mean, 6'11", again, at the shooting guard position, with an elite level jump shot. This card has a great jump shot. He also has one of the best behind the backs in the game, which is the Kawhi Leonard behind the back. He's got the Kevin Durant escape, which is really, really good. He's also got the Devin Booker dribble style. His fade is not great, but it's not horrible. This is a card that for 30k MT, 35k, 40k, whatever he goes for, it's a really good price. Like, he's so cheap for how good of a card he actually is. So I would really recommend everybody look into this Jabari Smith Jr. card. I can't recommend a card more than Jabari Smith Jr. The next card I want to talk about is going to be another card from the out of position set, and that's going to be Galaxy Opal Andrew Bogut. This card, yes, I understand, is more expensive. I see him fluctuate. Like, I've seen him go for 150k, I've seen him go for like 200k plus. I don't know exactly how much MT he's going for, but I do think he's a must-have card in this game for people that have more MT to spend on a point guard. He is 7 foot at the point guard position with a 7'3" wingspan. Let me repeat that one more time. He is 7 foot at the point guard position. That is insane. That is a card that allows you to have so many mismatches on the offensive end. It allows you to have so many possibilities with your lineup construction, how you want to actually run your lineup. I understand he has a low 3-ball rating. He doesn't have the greatest badges in this world when it comes to the shooting, right? But he does have a decent jump shot. But again, he's 7 foot at point guard. He's going to be so unstoppable on the offensive end. If your opponent doesn't have a 6'8", 6'9", 6'10" point guard, you're going to be able to score every single possession because you have a center at the point guard position. He causes so many mismatches on offense. He is great defensively. He's really good in the pick and roll. He has a good enough jump shot that if he's wide open, he can hit consistently. And I can't really recommend this card enough if you're looking for an expensive point guard that is really good. And that kind of leads me into Galaxy Opal Denny as well, because he goes for, I think, the same price, maybe a little bit more expensive than Bogut. They're definitely on the more expensive side, you know, of these top 10 must-have cards. But Denny is maybe not as tall as Bogut, but he's got a much better jump shot. His release is amazing. He's got better dribble sigs, of course. You know, Booker dribble style, D-Mitch size up, Kemba escape. He's got a higher 3-ball, 92-3. You know, he's got Hall of Fame Deadeye, Limitless, Set Shot, and Shifty Shooter. He's going to be faster, of course. So it just really depends what type of point guard do you want. Do you want a card that's going to be faster, better jump shot, better sigs, but isn't going to be as tall, overpowered, and just insane defensively? It really depends what you guys want. But I do think Denny Avia and Andrew Bogut are really good point guards that I do think are must-haves right now in my team if you're willing to spend some more MT. Now, another card from the out of position set, kind of more so talking about like the cheapest card in the set that I think is really worth it, is this Diamond Alexis card. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but this card, guys, is a 7'2" small forward with a 7'6" wingspan with an elite level jump shot, like a great jump shot. He's got the Austin Reeves base, Donovan Mitchell upper on very quick timing. He's even got like KD escape, Russell Westbrook dribble style, jaw size up, so like he can dribble a little bit. I understand he's a slow card. He doesn't have great agility, doesn't have great speed, doesn't have good vertical. You know, the defense isn't anything spectacular. He's a diamond card, right? But he's 3000 MT. If you guys need a small forward that is tall, this is the card to pick up. His jump shot is amazing. He shoots over the top of a lot of different small forwards in this game because he's 7'2". So if you're matched up against a 6'7", a 6'8" small forward, and they're guarding you and they don't jump, you can shoot over the top of them with this diamond card. The contest system in this game is really broken, that if you have a taller card with a good jump shot that's uncontestable, like it's very hard to stop these cards because of their jump shots and how tall they are at their certain position. You know, if somebody switches on a 7'1" card onto him, then yeah, you're not going to be able to have too much success with this card. But this is the card that in the right scenario and in the right situation is a must-have card. Like, he is going to be so good, especially for his price tag. And again, I want to give you guys some budget options as well. But then guys, the last card I wanted to talk about in the out of position set that I'm including in this top 10 must-have card list is going to be Dark Matter LaMarcus Aldridge. Because do I think he's better value than Jabari Smith Jr.? Maybe not. But do I think he's probably a better card than Jabari Smith? I mean, it's debatable. It is definitely debatable. He's got a little bit longer of a wingspan. His player model is better when it comes to the weight. He has like a, you know, wider player build. The stats and the badges are going to be better, but he also does have a really good jump shot and very solid dribble sig. So he's another shooting guard that if you guys are willing to spend some more MT, maybe you want to make a big upgrade at the shooting guard position, I think it's really between LaMarcus Aldridge and Amen Thompson, kind of leading me into the next card there, because I think Amen Thompson, he's still a really good shooting guard option. I know some people are definitely have different opinions on this card, but I think Amen Thompson for me is a must-have card because, I mean, his stats and his badges are elite. Especially defensively, this card has 98 steal, 97 perimeter, 92 block, 94 interior defense. The defensive badges are great on Hall of Fame. He's a great slashing card. He has 99 in the speed category, 99 speed, 99 agility, 99 speed with ball. And then animations wise, it really comes down to the jump shot if you like it or not. I personally really like his jump shot. He's also got one of the best fades in this game with the Pro 2 fade. He's got the Garland dribble style, Steve Francis size up, Kemba escape. Like, these are end game invincible type of sigs that this card has. So his movement is elite, his defense is elite. I find his jump shot and his fade to be elite. I mean, everything about this card is elite at the shooting guard position, besides him not being like 6'11" like LaMarcus Aldridge and Jabari Smith Jr. But besides that, this card checks all the boxes that I need at the shooting guard position. And I think for you guys, again, if you're willing to spend 200K on a shooting guard, I'm trying to give you guys different options. You know, Amen Thompson, LaMarcus Aldridge, those would be the two cards I would talk about. And then guys, the most expensive card in this top 10 must-have card list is going to be Dark Matter Dikembe. But I think he is worth every single penny if you need a center or power forward. And again, if you're willing to spend the big bucks. I'm going to have some budget cards coming up here in a second and some free cards in a second. You know, we talked about Jabari, he's a budget card. We talked about Alexis, he's a budget card. You know, definitely some more expensive cards on this list, so I can understand that, but you guys will see here in a second that I'm going to give you guys some cheaper options as well. But Dikembe Mutombo, he is an absolute monster at the center or power forward position. No matter where you want to run this card, he's going to play elite level defense for you. He's got an amazing jump shot. His SIGs are actually okay, but you're not going to really be moving with this card. He's got every single Hall of Fame defensive badge in this game. His player model is nuts. His jump shot's like uncontestable. He is just so amazing at the center position. And if you guys have the MT, he is for sure a must-have card. Now, I do want to talk about Pink Diamond Beasley and Pink Diamond Wemby because Beasley's like 30-40K. He's cheap. He's really good at the small forward position. He's still got one of the best, if not the best jump shots in this entire game. And then you got Pink Diamond Wemby, who is, yes, maybe not the fastest card in this game. And yes, he's not the greatest stats and badges wise because he came out, you know, so long ago. He's only got 9 Hall of Fame badges. He's for sure outdated when it comes to the stats and the badges. But this card's come down in price. I've seen him as low as like 85K, 90,000 MT, and he's still 7'4" at center with a 7'8" wingspan and a uncontestable jump shot. Like, I understand that this card is slow, but I feel like if you use him properly on defense and you're making sure he's not getting blown by every single possession and you're using him properly on offense, he can be still one of the best centers in this entire game. I wanted to give you guys some cheaper options here with Beasley, like 30-40K, Wemby like 80 to 90K, not as expensive as a Dikembe Mutombo, an Amen Thompson, right? A Denny and a Bogot. And then guys, for the final card in this top 10, I did want to just go over a lot of cards that I think are worth it and must-haves in the Glitch Festival, because I didn't want to have like, you know, another 5 cards in this top 10 from the Glitch Festival, but I'll let you guys know the must-have cards in my personal opinion. So Dark Matter Ben Wallace, must-have card in the festival. Dark Matter Josh Giddey, must-have card in the Glitch Festival. Peja, I wouldn't say like must-have if there's Jabari Smith Jr., because I think Jabari is honestly just as good as Peja and maybe even a better card. So I wouldn't say Peja is like a must-have, but I do think he's still very good. I would say Tari Eason and James Jones maybe aren't must-have, but like they're still 100% very good from the Glitch Festival. I think to me, the 3 cards that you can get no money spent if you're just grinding the challenges and if you're getting the invincible piece every single Sunday, last Sunday and this Sunday, I think the 3 cards you guys should get, you should get Pink Diamond Donovan Clingan, get Dark Matter Josh Giddey, and get Dark Matter Ben Wallace. Those are like the 3 must-have cards in my opinion from the Glitch Festival sets and you know, in the exchanges. Those are the 3 cards that I would target. If you need a point guard, power forward, center, those are the 3 cards I would go after. If you really need a shooting guard, then maybe look at Peja, look at Tara Eason, look at James Jones. But those are the 3 that I would definitely target from the Glitch Festival. But that's going to round it out, guys, for my top 10 must-have cards in this game. Let me know in the comment section down below any other cards you guys think are must-have. Obviously, there's a ton of different options and way more cards that I do think are must-haves, but these are just, in my opinion, the top 10 right now in the game. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.